Jairzinho, Rozenstruik, and Marcin Tybura in the heavyweight division. Probably the co-main events for Islam Makhachev and Beneil Dariush. But 3 rounds in the heavyweight division. Very, very interesting fight. Now, of course, there are ways both guys are going to come at it to win the fight. Marcin Tybura is going to go out there trying to take down Jairzinho over and over and over again, wear on the cardio of Jairzinho, and just grind out a decision, or maybe even get a TKO like he did with Walt Harris and like he did with Greg Hardy. Jairzinho Rozenstruik, his game plan is literally just to defend the takedowns, keep the fight on the feet, and kickbox with Marcin Tybura. I believe he will have the advantage, but it's not going to be so significant where Jairzinho is going to be dominating Marcin. And Marcin's wrestling advantage is not going to be that significant where he is dominating Jairzinho Rozenstruik. Whoever wins the fight, I do think it's going to be a decision fight. A decision for whoever wins. In the comment section right now, we have a little dispute going. One of you has Jairzinho, one of you guys do have Marcin Tybura. I believe it's a very, very 50-50 fight. Either way, I think it will go to a decision, 67% and then 33% right now, as Rozenstruik is the slight favorite. But I'm going to go the underdog. I'm going to go the underdog here just because the wrestling of Rozenstruik has not impressed me in the last couple of fights. And the inactivity of him just not throwing enough volume, really, it's stuck in my mind. The amount of volume he's throwing is not enough to win MMA fights in the top 10 of the UFC heavyweight division. And Marcin, although he lost the fight, he ended up losing that one to Alexander Volkov. He looked pretty decent in doing so, and he was on a really, really solid win streak before that, destroying Sergey Spivak, unanimous decision, unanimous on Maxim Grisham, unanimous on Ben Rothwell, then 2 TKO wins in the second and first round on Greg Hardy and Walt Harris. And then for Jairzinho Rozenstruik, you look at his last fight, Augusto Sakai looked very, very good in that fight. It was a very solid win, got the knockout, I believe, in the first round. But after that one, he ended up getting taken down 3 times, and the inactivity in his striking, 18 strikes thrown, landed in the entire fight. I mean, 26% accuracy as well is not very good, and he was controlled for a full 6 minutes there. It's just the activity, the amount of volume he's throwing is really not that good. Even in the Cyril Gane fight, not throwing enough. 42 strikes in a 5-minute fight. That is not enough volume at all. And he got taken down twice there. Got taken down twice by Alistair Overeem. So a lot of these times in the fights that he's losing, or because in the case of the Alistair Overeem fight, he was about to lose if that fight went all the way. So in all 3 of these losses right there, there's a key common factor in that he's getting taken down. Yeah, of course, the Francis Ngannou was a little outlier in 20 seconds of that knockout, but overall, he's losing because he's getting taken down, he's getting a little bit tired due to that wrestling, and he's not able to put on the pace in the striking to get the knockout or to land the volume to win the fight on the judges' scorecard. So I do believe it's going to be a very close fight. Whoever wins, probably going to be a 29-28. If Jairzinho wins, he is going to have to put on the pressure, put on that pace, and really work a lot of cardio up and coming for the fight. Do a lot of treadmill work, go on that high altitude or something, whatever you have to do to keep the cardio and keep the amount of volume, or sorry, not keep, but gain the volume that you super desperately need to win fights in the heavyweight division. That's what you got to do. But I haven't seen the volume from Jairzinho. I haven't seen the takedown defense from Jairzinho Big Boy Rozenstruik. So my prediction right here, slightly gonna go with the Tapology underdog in Marcin Tybura to win the fight by a unanimous decision. And I do believe once he does win this fight, he's probably, I don't think they're gonna give him a top 5 one yet, because he's one of those guys, I don't think the UFC wants to push him to the top 5 fight. Lewis, Stipe, Ngannou, all those guys, they're not gonna push him to any of those fights. But if he does win this fight against Jairzinho, I could totally see them giving him Tom Aspinall, or giving him one of those up-and-coming guys in the heavyweight division, maybe Chris Dawkins, or something like that. But it's a really decent fight here. Co-main event most likely for Dariush Makhachev. Put your predictions down below in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and everything like that. And we'll see you in the next video. Let's go.